Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for the next PF map from Vertu. That is right, another one has even been added, so very cool. There are more to go. Now that being said, I was told to skip this because, a ship was added and it probably might be too difficult kind of thing, and I think that's why I'm gonna do it. Might not be the easiest, might not do well, I don't know, but I wanna give it a go. So everything has been going smoothly, but do not forget the number one reason for this. We have not been fighting for the Vertu Menace directly, and we are about to jump right into an area we know has a Vertu presence. This mission has gone through serious development, maybe even took a month or two. Hope you enjoy. So we're definitely going to be doing this. I do believe there's some bug fixes that are coming in the further maps, which is pretty fantastic that Vertu has let me know of in the comments of the videos, oddly enough. So feel free to say hi to Vertu and how amazing these maps really are. So let's give it a go. Let's see the map. Get all the lore. Alert! Major change! Ship cannons can no longer fire through their hull at particles. And units, only Creeper for now at least. You can't shoot down, basically. There you go. This makes positioning a lot more important. Ship missile launchers can still do so because they have a planned bypass to this, just not an animation of said bypass. So I'm assuming ship missiles can, because they can sort of guide themselves, and lasers can only go in a straight line. Missiles can sort of zoom around. Remember, disabling high FPS increases the performance and things like that. Fantastic. Let's give it right into lore. More lore, I guess. Admiral, we've detected an enemy ship building capabilities within the Sigma system, or what remains of the Sigma system and station. I also don't recognize the terrain around here, and I have been here many times. This should have been mostly empty space. Time for this campaign to heat up. And that may be true, but we can use the initial land to prepare a ground assault on the Creeper at the station. That's right, we're going to be doing a ground and air assault, so this is sort of a mix between the two. Very cool. Remember, Admiral, Vertu ships pack a punch. Damage control can only do so much, so we better get some destroyers to protect the Odins sooner rather than later. Even the small ones are a direct threat to the Odin. That is very true. Team, we have 2 info caches as our prime objective. Vertu is a currently unstoppable force. We will be insignificant until we get a fleet going, so destruction of all enemy assets is optional. Here's the main info cache. It's zooming us around. Okay, so this is our main info cache. This one, with hopefully improved data processing, for our control towers in the form of a Mark II variant control tower. It is within the Sigma Station wreckage at the reinforced data bank section. Light surface-to-air missiles guard it. Nasty things that can pack a punch but are slow to reload. Okay, so they got some anti-air over there. Over here is the extra info cache. We will eventually probe for anything useful once unburied by a terp. That is a priority, as the station is a long-term goal here. Okay. Whoa! Admiral. The main energy source of the Sigma station has gone unstable, and has even begun to absorb surrounding energy. Previously, that E-source was more stable than many other E-sources encountered by Corporate. Dare I say Vertu Menace has something to do with this. I will see if I can look into this. Remember, don't use a lathe on it. We don't need an energy bloom around here. Okay, so don't lathe this source. Okay, got it. There is a Vertu modified berth over here, since it was originally meant to be an aid. We should still be able to access it, but there's no telling until we attempt to. If it is still on our side, it would be a massive asset, and the particles should leave it alone. So if we get this, particles aren't going to destroy it, but we can use it. Okay. And it looks like it takes lift deck to use. Sweet. We will, however, need lift deck to use it. Something we can only acquire after making an establishment. Going to put those laser towers to good use. Hold on a minute. This isn't debris. Admiral, I just confirmed a strange object we originally thought of as a random debris. I know it's debris. As some kind of structure. It's designed is clearly purposeful, but it's made of silicon? And it has a symbol on it. It looks very out of place. Could Vertu have abducted it? This wouldn't be the first time. I've never seen something like that. It is in our way on the land, so let's be sure to check it out. It could prove useful. As for its origins, that is unimportant for now. Also, don't forget, Admiral, standard ground tower weapons are more effective against Creeper as a whole compared to our ship's cannons. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you for the reminder, though. Okay, so we are doing a land assault with some support by air to handle the fleet, or the particles. So very, very cool. It's a nice mix between the two. Love the background, love everything about it. This is our map, and yeah, seems like it's gonna be pretty cool. We have particle emitters here. We got a couple of those. One over here next to an energy source. Down here we have, looks like, I would say the strongest one, because at least they were kind of inverted, so this might be 2 particles a second. And a frontline shipyard, so it's going to be producing enemy ships. So we're going to actually get actual enemy ships next to an energy source for them. Now, us over here, we do have some good and some bad, of course. The good is that, you know, there's a 30 every 0.5 and a 25 every 0.5. Not very strong emitters, so I'm definitely a fan of that. We could start over here, but over here has 2 energy sources, so I definitely want to get going on these 2 energy sources. Now, that being said, I am curious. If we put a pylon here, does it reach over here? It does. This is an energy source as well. V-storage produces 10 energy, so I really like the thought of that. So I definitely want to plan on grabbing that as soon as possible. But of course, we're gonna need to maximize our energy on this little island, of course. Boop. Maybe we'll do something like that. Looks pretty good. And that gets to the edge. Glorious. And I would say one in the middle, but I'm gonna put our main ship there. So we definitely want our main ship, which is the Odin, right? We can toss that right like here. So hopefully this will be in a position where it can laser these 2 energy sources. So glorious there. And while it's getting these energy sources, it produces its own energy as well. So we'll turn these off for the start, and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, I think let's just get going and zoom on in. So whoa, that's loud. As usual, a little loud, but look at that, we're already getting our first energy source. Perfect. With that up, I'm going to turn on all of our towers. All of our towers, I should say. Whoop. There we go. And yeah, we're feeling pretty good. Avoid creeper, of course. And yeah, our ship is operational. We can now build things. It doesn't quite look like we're getting that energy source, so I'm going to back it up a little bit, maybe. But let's also do the other element, right? Shift F. We can now, oh, look at this. We can fly. So it looks like we might be a little high, actually. So we're probably high because we're going over this structure. So I'm going to move it slightly to the left. I think that might be what we need to do. Okay, so there we go. Using tools. Oh my. So we're going to shift slightly over here. Hopefully that will drop us down and allow us to actually build that other one. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Perfect. Now we're building up a storm. And okay, good. We have all of our collectors now, which is grand for us. Now that we have collectors, it literally said, hey, make sure you get your freaking ships, right? So we are going to do that. We're going to turn on these pylons because, again, that can get us just 10 more energy in the bank. And I don't know, I mean, you know how I feel about energy. I love it. I love it. So let's make sure we do that. Let's start making a ship as well. So, what ships do we have? We have the 2 that we had, or the ones that we knew from before. So let's start grabbing a destroyer, because that is the one that was suggested to build right away. So let's make sure we start that. And we're going to position ourselves towards the front, because I want to shoot anything down that's coming for us versus letting these collectors die and things like that. So I think that's a pretty good start. Did I miss any energy? I did. I missed a fair bit there. So let's grab that. And our generation is looking pretty okay. I think once we grab this, our generation will look significantly better, of course. So let's make sure we do that. And once we do, we'll start... Ooh, see, these little particles are coming in, destroying my towers. You know, I'm not a big fan. But that's okay. That's their job. So they're just being good little particles, I guess. I'm going to toss down a whole bunch of these because, you know, if particles will destroy themselves, destroying one of these towers, that just seems like a pretty good job, a good tower to me. You know, a little bit of energy, boom, and we want to turn you on, of course. So we're doing much better. It looks like our energy is sort of leveling out, which is awesome. So I'm gonna start building some cannons. That's right. We're gonna start our ground assault because we have a ground assault as well. Glorious, glorious, glorious. And we will want a factory. Oh, but we also have a new unit. The laser. Oh, yes, we do have a very important unit, right? I want to put some of these bad boys down because, you know what? I want some lasering, of course. You know, these are our defensive structures, I believe, so we definitely want a couple of those down. Once this is built, our energy should jump up pretty substantially. Ooh. James, I had a good look around at what we have available, and notice we missed something important with the Odin's equipment. We have no method of defending tower infrastructure from Vertu ships. The only way is to give them better targets, like ships, or hope that the ships are that their ships fire at tougher structures, like the laser tower. Our only tough structure as of now. Vertu may not know of this now, so we may have a lucky break before they start deliberately targeting sensitive infrastructure. So right now they're targeting randomly, but eventually in these maps they will target, you know, the important things. So yay for that. Redundant connections will probably be necessary. Only live action will tell. That is rather concerning. I will make note to see how we can do something of this in the future. For now, we need those Mark II systems. Okay, so that basically just kind of said exactly what I thought, is they're just sort of going for any random old thing. So yeah, we're going to want these laser towers sooner than later, of course, and looks like we're doing pretty good. This hopefully will connect up this V storage, which does look like we got a bunch of energy, so we can continue our cannon expansion. That's right. We're going to make like 6. We can already start to move them, but I think I want plenty more. And you know what? I'm going to go a little wild here and just sort of do something like this, because, hey, they don't take much energy, they'll build pretty quick, and then if we can destroy them, or if they'll destroy themselves on these instead, I mean, yes please, yes, 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 yes please. See, like that one, boom, it just suicided itself into 1. Oh no, right? I am super, super keen on that. Maybe that's a little cheapy, I don't know, but I really like the thought. And those, ooh, that one actually got 2. So maybe you don't want to build them too close together because they do cause a little bit of an AOE explosion. But look at that. I mean, some of these particles are just going down to essentially nothing. And I really like that thought. Let's start flying out though. We now have our squad, our assault team, if you will. And I think let's not take that one that's already shooting. And we'll move this group like this. We'll sort of spread them out, get them good, and I think that will give us a tower over here. So perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm feeling pretty okay about that. Let's hopefully say we can get this tower and start our actual dominance of the land. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Little redundancy, as stated, because you never know, right? All it takes is one of these little particles, destroy this one. You know, let's make some more redundancy. Just because I don't want this to fall, of course, right? Over here, looking pretty good. Energy, looking all right. This, almost done. So we can probably queue up another destroyer, even. We could queue up the lathe, but I think the destroyer will be good first. And these are coming along. These towers are almost done. Fantastic. That's what we really, really, really want to see, right? You always want to see your defenses coming online. Let's also grab a turp, because I believe there is an urn on here, and we really can start considering getting a factory and things like that as well. But that's okay. Now, I don't know why we're in a deficit if we're only using 12. I'm assuming it's using energy for these, but it's not, like, telling us. Oop. The shipyard has begun construction activities. We have no idea when it will finish and what it is making. So long it is out of Odin's detailed sensor range, we best prepare. Sadly, we don't have multiple Yovens for escorting our Vertu ships. Ship missile launchers are the second best anti... Oh, so ship missile launchers. Is that like the missile launchers from this, like these missiles? Or... I don't know. Are the second best anti-ship in modern corporate technology. Acknowledged. So I'm not sure what ship... I mean, I know ships... Some ships do have missile launchers. So I'm not sure if it was saying the missile launchers on ships or the missile launchers that target ships that, you know, we already kind of know about. So I'm a little curious about that, but that's okay. We do now have our next friendo online, which is glorious. I'm just going to move them to the front so they can help defend. We also have 2 of our towers online. Look at that. Wow, nice little beam or aura. So fantastic. You know, we're even going to toss down, I don't know. We got the energy, and while we have the energy, we might as well make, I don't know, a third? And you know what? I'll make one over here. I want a protective shell, so to speak. Maybe I'm playing a little paranoid, but you know, you never know. You never quite know. This turp is coming online. These cannons are almost done. Once these cannons are done, I think we're good for business. There we go. We have plenty of cannons. Still a little bit of a deficit. Again, I'm gonna actually plan my next assault. We do have plenty of time. I'm gonna move you there, you're gonna stay, you're gonna move up as well. And these have connections to power. With that guy shooting, we should be good. Now, this can move on up. That's holding that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think we are establishing our dominance. That's right. So, how is this doing? The drone is digging almost up. Fantastic. One thing I do know is I believe these drones can even die, essentially making a turp useless, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. 94%, so we're going to need our earn port, of course, and I think we're going straight for energy collection, right? I mean, we're clearly in a deficit. Nobody likes being in a deficit. Let's terraform this bad boy down to, I guess, 1. Who knows? But let's try and get that. And, oh, look at this. I didn't even realize we pushed as far as we did, which means we can grab... Oh, I'm so used to towers being in the first place. That the fact that can scroll is kind of messing with my head a little bit. So, good on that. But there we go. Look at this. Towers everywhere. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous power. Oh, it's delicious. And with gorgeous power, I think we're actually going to want some defensive structures up here, right? Because it looks like things are coming from this side and down. So we don't really need to defend this bottom portion if we defend the top portion. So I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe we'll put one there to add some defenses. Hopefully we have the energy for all of that, and we can even potentially start building our lathe very, very soon. We may even be able to just straight up go nullification. Bazinga, bazanga. Love it, love it, love it. And, ooh. Admiral, that info cache contained the plans for a Joven. Or Joven. I don't really know. You know how scientific licenses work around here. Unique transmission apparatus, making cloning impossible. Great for anti-piracy, bad for situations like ours. So this statement right here completely answers why you get 1 pattern. That means you can do 1 object, not, you know, hey, you got 1, you can do 12, you know. Those missile launchers will come in handy for ship combat, even if we only have a single Joven. Would rather, not be our anti-ship. Okay, so these are the anti-ship planes, or not planes, but units. So it wasn't missiles, it was this Joven ship. So very, very cool. Very glad for that. And, ooh, I guess we also need some pylons, right? We're going to want our energy to be moving around. And I guess we're also going to want a factory, right? I mean, clearly factory is always a good thing. You want them when you can get them. And we can definitely get them. So let's just do some of this, do some of that, spread these guys around. Maybe I spread too fast. No, not the nullifier. I always do that. I always do that. I don't know why. My brain. Oh, that's fine. Re-nullify. It's okay. Beautiful. I just wanted to spread out because if we control this flow, then no creep is essentially escaping from this any longer. which means we're going to win. Let's back up path as well. As stated, you want to back up path, right? So we'll move this bad boy up. And yeah, that should be pretty good. Ooh, maybe you'll be a backup path as well, right? Just in case I don't want to lose anything, if I can help it. So, and with this, we are getting connections over there, which means I think we can do something like this. That's right. Beautiful. 2, 3, 4. Sounds good to me. And we'll even toss down one of these bad boys to protect this area, of course. Now this area, probably not going to do so good for the time being, but we now have, I mean, we can start building a Joven. Kind of building things right here because it's in the main area of sort of everything. Oh man, they do not like these things. That destroyer is almost done, which is fantastic. So the goal will be to use this destroyer because holy moly, we need to start defending, I think. But I think we also need a lathe. It's tough. Air. Can we get a lathe? Can kind of get it down here. I want this to be finished first. There we go. Now you're done. You can move your butt over there. Let's grab the Joven. Perfect. These I want to be done as well. Looks like this is drying up fantastically, which I love. Move this up, which I love. Ooh, that's actually building. So you know what? I'm not going to mess with this area because it seems to draw their attention. But if this builds first, that sounds pretty good to me. Really like it. Big ol' fan. And you know what? Just because that's spewing out some stuff, that'll attack it where it is. Yeah, see, we're not going to be able to get too much power over there right now. Although, again, we might want something like that there to help defend, right? Probably could have put it a little bit closer, but you know, it's fine. This Joven is coming along nicely. This bad, ooh, we've officially taken this area as well. So I love it. Whoop! We have detected an enemy ship. We have no means of identifying outside of visual range without Odin, which will identify them as they draw close to us. Even for an Empire as advanced as Vertu, stealth in space is still next to impossible, but they do definitely have the next best thing. This is our second contact with the Vertu menace with Odin. Let's start making a name for ourselves against Vertu. Roger that. Time for the beginning of our ship combat campaign. No more will it just be meandering particles. Now we face actual ships, which are highly dangerous. It's showtime. Okay, so it is showtime. I wanted this Joven to be completed. Man, I guess I was a little slow on the uptake there. Oh no, the one tower that was doing the thing. It's okay. It's okay. The one tower to rule them all shall return. And there we go. We have nullification, which is amazing. It doesn't look like they're going to really target our nullifier, which is also amazing. So we can now spread out. We can take all of our land. We can grab ourselves a factory, because I should have done that already. And I think the next goal will clearly be miners, right? I mean, we have some mining ground. Let's make sure we have these miners in place, right? So what are we going to do? I guess this is the corner. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Oh, that cannon's in the way, of course. You move, and boop, boop. Perfect. Looks like we can do the same on this side to here. Oh. To here. Thank you. And then we can just do one in the middle. Perfect. Of course, we don't want them all on at once. We don't... you know what? It looks like our energy generation is actually good to actually supply them all at once. So let's definitely do that, because, you know, we want all the energy as soon as possible. Whoop! Interesting. Based on the small ship's targeting behavior, it's based on proximity. Closest is targeted, exploitable and primitive. Not what to be expected from Vertu. I didn't expect this to remain so forever. Or I don't expect this. We will eventually need a proper answer to combat small Vertu ships. Okay, so it's only going to target the close ship. Oh, there it is. Look at it go. So that is actually pretty fantastic. This ship almost done. I mean, so close. I think I'll move out my assaulty ships a little bit, just so they're ahead, just so they take the hits for me. Oh wait, no, that's not. Oh, maybe we already killed it. Haha! Success. Oh no, there it is. Look at it come! Oh, it's coming for us. Thankfully, we have our main ships in the front. We have our Odin in the back. I think that should be enough to protect this Joven. I would love to move forward, of course, but you know what? I think we're okay. Looks like we have sort of established this area as ours, which is grand as well. Of course, not the best, because chances are we're about to be assaulted. I definitely want that down there so it can sort of keep filling that up. And of course, we're gonna need many more laser towers, right? Just super defense. I'd rather have it than not. And with this here, we're basically protected. Especially once we take this, we are golden. We'll toss down a couple of cannons, move them out, just to clear this area out. Just more power for us, and some red on, I guess. You know, can't argue with some red on. And yeah, I think that is good. Last but not least, of course, we do have the refineries. So we're gonna toss down what, like two should be all we need. I'm pretty happy with that. And ooh, this pylon got destroyed down there. Shame. And see, they're still coming. They are still doing their thing. These three, move your butts up there. Mortars, you can go up to the top, of course. Well, actually, top is probably the worst position there is, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just on the move, moving our units, seeing how things do. This bad boy, you were so close to being done. Oh, we even lost a destroyer. All right, I'm gonna build the destroyer back here. I'm gonna build the. I just want to start building. I don't know if it because they're further away from the energy sources, if that's a bad thing. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. That's kind of my guess. I think it's just sort of as long as they're connected. It's just connecting into the network, of course. I don't even know why I'm building these out there, but you know what? I kind of like it. Oh no, they're not connecting up. Interesting. There we go. Beautiful. Just because we can. I'm feeling pretty decent about everything. All of this is looking pretty good. We'll have another destroyer. We lost one ship, I'm assuming to the enemy ship. This will be coming online though. Bazinga. That's what we want to see. And maybe, just maybe, if we move slightly forward, because I don't want. The problem is I don't want to leave the connection, right? Oh, perfect. That's exactly where we want to be, right? Because we're shooting that with our lathe. Just to drip forward, please. Yeah, so I should have done that earlier where we're taking this energy collector, right? Because we can just shoot that with our lathe from here. We're still connected to everything. And that's just going to be a big ol' help, right? Awesome. Over here, still losing that pylon. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, it is what it is. I'll toss some distractions all around, just all over the place. Seems to work pretty well to me. These are almost done, so feeling pretty good. This almost done as well. Well, not almost done. It's getting there, but nowhere near as done as it needs to be. But yeah, I mean, we're now making the cannon progress that we've been dying for, right? So I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, they're just plinking at things. We don't have enough ships to really defend everywhere, so I'm sort of just on a wing and a prayer. Bazinga. Let's put down a new one over here because I'm very happy if that's the destroyed piece. That is coming online. Woo! Plenty of things in our way. Let's just make another cannon drop. I really wish I had the other lathe, because with the other lathe we could sort of come out over on this side. Oh, no, Odin. No. You have to stay back, because you are everything. I'm just going to select 1 and 2. Take out the other ships. I think right now, as long as no ships are sort of coming for us, I think we're okay. So I'm going to move these guys over here to defend this. I want this to start to get built up, right? So let's build ourselves our pylon back. Cannon-wise, all of you bad boys, just do a big doom assault, so to speak. All of these do another assault. Ooh, I'm taking a little bit of hits. Not too many, though. Well, oh no, a ship's coming. Oh, crap. I need these two. So these two need to come over here, because we now have a Joven, or Joven, and that should definitely help pretty substantially. Right? Ooh, you know what? My base is not happy, so let's move him back on up. I think maybe he's just a little too low, or something. Ooh, look at the missiles. They're just going off. So, not looking the best, but not looking the worst. Ooh, we got our first tower over here. That is awesome news. Okay, so that's going to be providing us some serious defenses, I hope. Now we should have the Joven coming in, destroying the ship. Come on, you can do it. That's what you're built for. Yeah, that's right. Now back away. Ooh, this bad boy is getting... I think that was getting destroyed by the creep. Whoopsie. But we got rid of their big ship, and that's the important thing, right? That's the key, is getting rid of their ship. And now, the key is... let's get rid of these explosions. Let's see where we want these. We're going to want at least one there. Probably one like there, and maybe one in the middle between the two. So once that creep is cleaned up, we'll place one like right here. So beautiful. So that should be our nice protection. That should be our new sort of line of defense. And I'm actually going to move our base even up for that, right? Because now we're sort of taking this. This is sort of our area. We want to defend it. So fingers crossed we can. I don't know for sure. More towers. We're gonna lose all of these connections. So more. And these two still not built. Still not built. I'm gonna say just move over here when you're done, because oh, look at that. We actually have protection over on this side. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Now, because we have everything here, we do have this. That is more energy generation for us, as well as the ability to hold. So fantastic. I do love it, love it, love it. And more tears. That is right. Because, you know, I want them to shoot the deepest of the creepest. Fairly standard affair, though, as we know. Let's just grab a couple of these, move them over, and our goal is to now nullify this, and then we can start moving forward. That is right. Fingers crossed we can get a couple more of these bad boys done, but look at that, we have lift deck. We just need to get it over here. We just need to defend. Oh man, oh man. They are taking this back quite often. I think once we have our full fleet, we can start to do some things, but we do need our fleet. So it's gonna take a little while. Ooh, you're almost done. Yes, once this one is done, that's going to be huge for us, because that's going to help defend this, which allows the others to get built, which, you know, it just works. So, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Bazinga, bazanga. Let's get going. Oh, they destroyed one of my cannons. How rude of them. Look at this. We now have the fleet almost done. I even pulled these guys back a little far. But we now have a lathe. So with the lathe, I think I'm going to take you, and you. I'm just going to move you, like, over here. You know what? We're even going to make a new laser tower. That's right. Toss one there. Toss one there. Just keep the defenses coming. Because with the lathe and these, that destroyer is not looking the best. But I hope between these three ships, we can take out this one energy node. Because if we can do that, then that's just going to help substantially, right? So, let's shift F to make sure we're... Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at it. Yeah. Building it up. Gorgeous. And now that is working for us instead of against us. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is exactly what we wanted to see. That will help defend our ships, of course, but also it's not going to be producing things that are going to be hurting us. So I am quite the fan of that. I'm going to leave my little trio here to sort of get charged up. And I think with that, we finally can hold this. Holy moly. Which should also then give us this, which should help defend and all of that good stuff. So, we have green particles on our side. Looks like that leveled up to 10.5. I don't know how that got larger, but you know what? I'm not going to complain about more energy. And look at this. Yes, the wall is coming online. The defenses are here. It feels so, so good. Wow, that tower came online way faster than other towers. I frickin' love it. This should allow us to just take over the rest of the map, I think. I think this is, or the rest of our little island, of course. Get this emitter nullified. This is now going to start spreading out. As you can see, power is going down there. But I guess, do we have MRIFs? I think we do want to just MRIFT up certain areas. It's going to take a lot of red on, but you know what? We got time. I'd rather just make sure we have energy transports in place. We may even want one over here. Sure. It's gonna take a lot of time, don't get me wrong. But, you know, we got time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Move that bad boy, because we can just get the nullifier up top. That's right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now with this nullifier, we are able to take this, which will be eliminated, which means we can move forward. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's just toss down a couple of mortars to shoot on down. And, oh, did I miss any, anything? Let us see. Alright, this is good. Want a little bit more energy over here, looking pretty fine. Over here it looks good. We can grab a little bit more energy there. And yeah, I think things are looking pretty decent. Where are the urns? Let's just take a quick look. Did I miss an urn somewhere by any chance? I mean, we needed that, which is good. Oh, there is an urn over there. This terp has no drone. The drone was destroyed. So we do need a new terp. And we're going to need actually like a terp army, right? I think. Because, I mean, look down there, right? There's so many freaking problems for us to deal with that they're going to destroy these drones. So let's do that. And we now can start moving. I think, you know, this mortar is actually in a terrible place. I'm going to move you out. And the mortar's almost done, so I'll just move the mortar. I'm going to put a laser turret right there, or one of these laser towers, because, yes, we will definitely be wanting that to be working for us, right? Right. Pylons, let's do some of this. Let's make sure that's all nice and connected. Pylons go all the way over, which is good. Get that back up top. Beautiful. I don't even know why I'm piloting down there. There's no real need. Alright. So, you be gone. Well, not be gone. Just move slightly off to the side because clearly we're going to want this lovely, lovely tower right there. And it looks like that 7.5 is working for us. And we now have our super squad. That's right. The super squad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move them off to the side because, you know what, we are going to want that dead. 3 particles per second. Again, if it's inverse technology, I think that means it's a slow one. Just to note as well, nullifiers, there is no overload mechanic. So no overloading for us, but that's okay. Completely understandable. And, ooh, pylons going down. Beautiful, beautiful. And you know what? Just for redundancy, we're going to do something like that, right? Again, don't want to plan on, if one pylon goes down, we don't want to lose our structure. So cannons, you're moving on up. Terps are ready, so we can get our decontamination ready as well. So decon, brush size, flood, get out of there. You know what, let's not even flood, let's just go decon, because there's some on different levels. So decon it all. We want no contamination. And yeah, I think we're just moving along. We're singing our song, having a good old time. So we're still in a little bit of danger over here. So things are flying over. Our super squad is getting together. Ooh, the missiles are flying out, which is grand. We'll let them destroy some things. But we want to start moving in on this bad boy. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. The anti-ship is quite effective, but at the same time it is also a little dangerous just because it's so much faster, right? So it's more prone to die if you just say move your butt. And I think you know how keen I am on move your butt technology. But that's okay, that's okay. Let's get some of these down. This doesn't really need too much in the way. Ooh. Oh no! That turned evil. This is very, very bad. This is nowhere near completed. And let us see how close we can get one right there. So my goal right now is to move this up. I want to see how close we can make it. Because if we can connect up to that, that should be... okay, it looks like I'm actually going into the creep there. Slightly problematic. How is Super Team doing? They're slightly out of range, so let's move them ever so slightly closer. The key is this lathe, right? Base. I'm backing. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. The Terps are on their way, which should help out. We just need this lathe in range. Perfect. So this should be able to take out that, which is amazing. Always love the amazing times. This didn't get converted, so that's actually very good news. So Terps, they're almost here, which is grand, and fingers crossed that they don't lose too much, to lose their little ships too much. This little squad, they're doing great. They're almost out of ammo, which is actually slightly problematic. So fingers crossed that dies, and then we'll do full retreat. Get your butt back here, get back to the ammo, and we're actually going to be coming over here, because clearly we need to retake this, right? This is helping the enemy. No one likes to help the enemy. Not I, says I. Ooh, you're still in problem zone. Just move back ever so slightly. Right to there. Alright, the decontamination is happening, which is awesome. As we can see. Oh, see, look at that! All of the Terps' little drones. Most of our Terps literally just got shut down. Which sucks. Yeah, I don't think they will ever rebuild them. So all of those Terps are now completely useless. I wish there was a way to like see through this. So all of these Terps, you are now useless. Destroy them. Oh wow, that's really bad news, bears. Let's move in more Terps, and they were so close to like the next set. Energy-wise, I think we're doing good. We did not lose a ship yet. Good. So we're gonna take this out, because that is an evil energy collector, of course. Now, so squad, just move your butt down here and just take those out, which will be good. We can get fire range and firing. I don't know if that's going to affect things. We may need mine production, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Oh man, am I going to be in like a Terp war? Is that what's going to happen? That may be what happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this out of the way, because I just can't see what's going on here. I would love for this to be... Oh, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. Get out of the way. Thank you very much, because we have units that we can do things with. Whoa, man, James is so nice to actually. It's so nice to actually be in deep space. No more depressing void from the light pollution of a nearby star. First time Odin is outside of its construction sector too. Feels great. If only Vertu wasn't here to smutter it all out like candle flames. You know, you could be a little bit more supportive of that, you know? Yeah, do that. Gorgeous. Alright, over here. So let's take a look at this. We can reposition much more effectively, right? Let's move our cannons up to the very front. This turret can get out of here for now. Let's just have a row of cannons in the front. I think that's a good way to start. So all 4 cannons. There we go. Much nicer. And then we can move in our turps behind. That way we're pushing back the creep. Oh no. That cannon literally just got destroyed. That sucks. But that's okay. We can build another one down. Because I just want... What did that? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Alright, so this is now reconnected. The squad is back in action. So the squad is now going to be on protection duty over here, right? So squad, protect over here. That should be quite nice. Terps, you just sort of wait. I think maybe we want some mortars instead. You know, mortars might do more because it is relatively deep over there. And terps, I guess we just need a lot and a lot of terps because we just need to make some headway, right? Look, another. Oh, we actually made landfall. Oh, that's amazing news. I say landfall. I just mean we actually cleared enough decontaminated space that we can land in here. And by being able to land in here, I think that's going to help substantially. So now with these units, with this landing, we can get in here, hopefully get our Odin within range. Then we can oh no, I let them take that again. And you know what? This is more important, so that's fine. What I will do is just laser turret here and here. Wish the laser turrets were maybe I should have just done laser turrets down there. But look at this. We are actually holding the bottom, which is awesome. Unfortunately, what has happened? That's right. All of our terps no longer have a drone. So you are gone, terps. We will need more of you, but now, fingers crossed with the Odin being able to sneak in, if we can just get this shield on, maybe that's all we need, right? So let's build some more terps, because we need this cleanse so we can build closer and closer, right? I don't want a pylon, I just want a regular one, like right there. So, fingers crossed, if this does what it could do. Gorgeous, just all of these connections. Fantastic. Odin, you can do it. You have a pretty long connection point. I think it's gonna be able to reach. Oh, let's look at it from the side. There we go. Gorgeous. James, the temple-like structure has suddenly started resonating from the Rift Lab systems. It appears it is tracking certain information originating from the lab and has triggered it to activate and deploy a massive shield. I detect no draw either. It's somehow self-sufficient. This is a very welcome asset. Inform the teams in engineering to not take to note of the structure should we find another of similar architecture. We have no time to reverse engineer it. I mean, I'd take time to reverse engineer a self-sufficient shield that can deflect your main enemy. I mean, that seems kind of worth it. We must collect the info cache before Vertu hosts a free-for-all at our position. I mean, I don't disagree that we do need to collect that for sure, but this seems. Alright, We are kind of dying a little bit, which is a little bit of a shame. I just don't want to lose our connection to the shield. Yeah, we lost our connection to the shield. Alright, you just stay. I wish I had like a stop button. Do I? Because you stay on line with where you are, but go that way? Yeah. And the shield is... Oh. No. No, stop. Okay. I think we did it. I think we made it. And hopefully these are inside of the shield. Although it looks like some of them are not. So, I don't know. But decontamination is underway. So, woo! Let's just grab some of these. Oh wow, destroyed those. Shame, 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 shame. More energy coming our way. Squad, you've done it. You've defended. So, I'm just gonna... Oh, it looks like this has turned neutral, which is good. So, I'm just gonna take... I'm gonna just put the destroyer in there. Put another destroyer in here. No, I just want the lathe. The Joven can go in there as well, for now. And last but not least is the lathe. The lathe, rebuild our energy supply. We are indeed decontaminating things. Can't really tell. But if we build a couple of these, if that can reach, which I think it can, we can then move our butt out of here. Mortars, you know what? If there's a mortar, get in there. I think we lost a terp. No! This takes so long to decon. Stop destroying our terp towers. I'm going to try and back out so we can see what's going on, because visibility, slight issue. Okay, this should build this bad boy back up. Oh no. Don't destroy my lathe. Alright, good. Lathe, you stay here. Oh no, it wasn't connected. I thought it was. Is that just the ships? Jeez. Ooh. These are actually not doing so hot. Oh wait, no, it is connected now. Okay, good, 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 good. Yes, okay, good, good, good. Awesome. It's connected without our Odin being involved. Odin, take a step back, because I need visibility. That is right. Back to Turpin. We had... it looks like all of our Terps have lost their units, which sucks, but you know what? It's the nature of the beast, I guess. But now we can build them in here. I do want a lot more, and I don't really think we need any more units in here, because it looks like everything is sort of retreating, so I'm going to put all of my cannons, I only have a few cannons, all of my mortars all over there, because I don't think we need them any longer. This is building everything up. Once, Lane, turn around. Nope, you're just backing up. That's fine. Okay, it shoots down anyway. Once these are built, this should be protected. Once these are built, it doesn't really matter at that point. These are building, and structure terp. Let's just build all the freaking terps. If we can fit a terp, I want a terp. I don't care where. All of them just be nearest first. Beautiful. Okay. So this hopefully will get through at least most of it. These three terps, you've done significantly well, but you have no unit. So there really isn't anything left that we can do. Oh no, I never put it in over here. I never decided. Fire range sounds good to me. Maybe that'll work, I don't know. But that's okay. So, These Terps are taking their time. It's a bit laggy. I mean, I will fully admit to that as well. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's just reassess. Oh, maybe move speed. Will move speed affect these units as well? Because if move speed affects the planes, that's pretty good. I will admit to that. Over here, we do have the 2 towers, which is amazing. So now we have our squad back in action. What's over here? We have... okay, so I think we're going to go on the assault again. Now that we have a squad, nothing can stop us, right? Ooh, some Terps are getting underway. More clean ground. Fantastic. I do love it. Squad, meet up over here, please. There are a lot of particles over there, though. And it looks like they're still taking out our friends. Okay, so these are all good. Over here is good. Down here, what are you even doing? Fire auto. Like, fire there? Maybe not auto, manual? Because I haven't even really noticed this thing. Fires electron with stuns units. Oh, so it's a stunning thing. So if we were to fire it like here. Did all of these lose their drones? They all lost their drones again. No more. Holy moly, this is a lot. I will admit, this right here, like, I'm good with a lot of things, but just the fact that it's like, you have to terp this area to progress your land units forward. But in order to terp it, I mean, I guess just I have to be better at protecting them. So, you know, I'm going to destroy you, toss in one of these, but they take forever to build, so it will take a little while. But we are going to move our Odin back now that we're building everything. I'm going to move my Odin. Let's go like that. Let's move our Odin to like here. Because if this is still connected, it can start shooting things down in the way. And then we're going to use Super Squad. And maybe, just maybe, take out like this one. So if we take out this one, then I think we're like in the good. But I'm going to wait for the Odin to get there in order to do all of the good things. We're looking pretty good in the back. I'm definitely going to want to be ready to destroy over here, but there really isn't too much that we can do with that. Thankfully, the Odin has so much range and damage. Yeah, those 2 towers are able to protect this collector, which is awesome. This collector I am a little worried about with the Odin leaving, but again, if we actually destroy all the units, I think we'll be fine. Over here, you know what? Just in case, because I do know the mission can end, I'm actually going to make a safety save. That is right. It's not something I do very often, but the fact that the Odin is easily destroyed. Not easily destroyed, but destroyable. I would much rather prefer to do that. So let's move our squad forward with the Odin. We're still connected to everything, which is great. Oh, can the particles just fly through the shield? I thought the shield would protect it from the particles. Like, I thought they were only getting it when the Terps had their things on the outside. Ooh, that was the blast! That was the stun! Ah, sweet. Okay. So that's the stun. And now it's not emitting one part. It's not emitting. That's awesome. And we have our lathe on. And I think I just lost a ship. Which is fine. I'm okay with losing ships. You know? Losing a ship is fine. If we get it. Alright, so if that's doing that, you're doing 1.5 a second. You're doing 0.5 a second. You're doing... I guess stop that one for now. Oh, come on. Just get it. We're going down. Okay, we got it. Select squad. Get out of here. Alright, so we drastically reduced the assault over here. The decontamination is happening for real, which is grand. So squad, right, don't run all the way. Yeah, these particles, I don't know, it looked like it bounced off the shield there. I don't know. But I think we lost a couple. I mean, there are not that many terps still going. But I think we're in the clear. Let's make sure we have, I mean, I guess just more of these just spread out. I can put one like there, sure. I think we're gonna need more terps. I've never needed terps so much in my life. Just because they can be destroyed. Not even they can be destroyed, just their drone can be destroyed, which in turn means they don't function. So perfect, very cool. You know, I like that thought. I just wish if that was the case, they also had a function that if their drone was destroyed, you know, maybe it takes 30 energy, like the amount of energy that it takes for that they can hold for ammo, but it takes 30 energy. They rebuild their drone, and then they do whatever. Because like right now, I have no idea which of these have drones or not. Right? There's clearly 5 that exist, so 5 of these have drones. The rest are now completely useless. So that's my only complaint, I would say, with this, is with them not being able to rebuild drones. Maybe when their drone dies, they die too. You know, I'd be perfectly fine with that as well, because I would much rather not have them here than have them here with no drone. With, you know, things to do, of course. So basically, once all this is done, I'm just going to end up deleting all of my terps, which is fine. You know, that's what they're there for. It's just a thing to note. So Vertu, I know you were watching. Please, if you destroy terp tops, I guess the same would be said with refineries, right? Because refinery tops can be destroyed as well. And if those get destroyed, then please, make sure that the refinery is destroyed as well. Look at this. We got a new wave coming in, thankfully. Mortars on the go. Just move your butt over here. I don't even care, mortars. Just come on over. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And now we can start some cannons. That's right. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, there's still some decontaminated ground. Not much, but there is still some. So we will have to get through that, but you know what? I am quite alright with this. Again, we're going to need more laser towers, because, you know, they're just good. And I'm feeling okay. I do want my Joven back, but I'm not super worried about that. I do want to assault this, pretty much. And I want to assault this, of course. So we do have some assaults to go. Let's move our Odin forward. Let's move everything forward. Here come the troops, the first set of troops at least. Because once we push back this creep, let's even fly in another group. They're further back, so hopefully by the time these land, they start assaulting. Then the next group comes in and can assault a little bit further. Oh no. Are you getting into the creep slightly? Yeah, you are. Okay. You're going too far there, Odin. Nope, back it up. Like right there. Perfect. Super squad. Oh, what? No, you're not creep. I mean, I guess I'll just raise you up just a little bit. Whoop. problem is I don't like to go... Oh. Go back down, because we just lost everything. I was going to say, I don't like to raise up too high, but apparently just that 7.5 is too high, so... that could have been worse. Could have been worse. But holy moly. I need these to start coming online, because these will be the big protective measures. I think... Oh, I think we're done with... Oh, we're done with Terps. I'm gonna need one for that, but I will just rebuild it. Get out of here. Never want to see you again. Until you're necessary. Oh, that was too much Turpin. Way, way, way too much. Holy moly. The Joven should be getting close. Maybe building it on this is better because it's within range of these two. Again, I don't know the best building strategies or anything like that. But I do know we are actually making a push, which is grand. We're going to take our squad that we currently have. We're going to move them up to defend the front lines. And the Odin, you're so big. Everything is so big. Move it on up. We're losing some stuff, but that's okay. That tower is online, which means the others should start to kick on sooner than later. And again, just more towers. Good. More mortars. Just move on in. Hopefully that all works. And you know what? Let's it's been a while, so let's grab an M rift or two. You know, I didn't even think. Do shields deflect? Well, if this big shield doesn't deflect them, then I guess shields wouldn't either, right? So I don't really care about shields for the creep. I mostly care about shields for the units. Like if having a shield there does protect them, I should be using shields much more often. All right, so my supergroup is protecting as it should be. I'm just putting down more towers than need be because, you know what, if we can actively deter them from destroying my towers because we have those towers, by towers of course I mean structural towers or mortars and things. So let's move you up. Let's grab a nullifier. Whew! There's a lot going on. But we now have a nullifier going down, which is good news. Plus, we can move our main ship forward, which should help substantially, right? Oh no, we have an enemy ship. Oh no! Enemy ship. Don't know how much health they have. Oh, the enemy ship literally destroyed one of my ships. Oh, that's bad. But we got it. Okay, so we got that. What did we lose? We lost a destroyer. Okay. Not the end of the world. Annoying, but not the end of the world. I'm going to destroy you. Because I can't fit one in there? Really? Is that M Rift literally in the perfect position to stop it from being built, or is it you? It was you. Good. Okay, so we can get a destroyer in there. We can refill that up. Good. So this is in range of those two, plus the M Rift, plus everything else. So that should be like an optimal position. Alright, Odin plus squad. Let's move all three up like that. Because if we can turn this, I think that will help this whole thing out. Oh no, I think this just fired. I was about to move it over here. Oh, that's such a big shame. Okay, perfect. We are converting, which is great news. The nullifier is also going down, which is also great news. So now the squad, I want to move up slightly. It's only two now, so it's a very small squad. But Oh, that's a lot of particles coming for our butt. Was that the lathe? I think that was the lathe. No, I lost everything. I lost it all. That's fine. It was worth a shot. Let's just toss them down over here. You know, they'll build closer. Maybe that'll be more. These towers take frickin' forever, though. Holy moly. I mean, I have so much generation. You'd think they'd just be, like, pumping up. But it does not want to be so. The nullifier is at least online, which is very good news for us. With this in mind, I'm going to retreat a little bit, I suppose, because I don't want my my Odin to die. So, yeah, so that fired over there, which is good, but not what we wanted, of course. So, we will come back. Oh, yes, we will come back. That being said... Alright, these laser towers? 1, 2... Let's just plonk a bunch down. Because they don't seem to go for them while they're building, which is interesting. And then once a laser tower gets built, it's sort of like amazing. I wish I could spin. Charge speed direct, cannons, missiles, auto restock on. Alright, so we're holding. Let's keep this thing firing there. And fingers crossed, these finish up very, very soon. I'm going to select all 4. Okay, we now have the nullification, which is awesome. So, our cannons are doing good. Again, more towers than need be, because they can target towers, and maybe actually putting them too close to one of those is probably bad. But once, like, this laser tower is done... Oh, yeah, I did definitely put it too close. That's okay. You should almost be done. Good. Every single one that's done is just good news. We now have at least another ship, which is grand, so this other ship should help substantially. Should have more cannons back here, so we're just going to fly them all on over. It's going to take plenty of time. We are losing our cannons left and right, but that's okay. I'm going to take this set and fly them over to the opposite side. Because we need more. We need more cannons. We need more mortars. It's going to be rough. Because they just keep getting destroyed by particles. Oh wow, they actually made it to that. That's a shame. Okay, so now we have our fleet is building up. Our anti-particle fleet. Those finally got built, which is grand. We're at 290, and those take quite a while. So we're just in sort of hover mode. It was worth a shot. I guess just waiting a little bit longer would have been better. I admit. But where's the fun in that? You gotta take a risk from time to time. And realistically, you probably didn't lose that much time. I do want the next blast to kind of happen. So, man, you won't get your butt up. Well, I don't... Why do I want the next blast to happen? It's just going to be bad news. It's going to draw me in and say I'm going to attack if the next blast happens. So, before the next attack, I will probably say, look at all those towers. Those towers are doing great work. Oh, there is the blast. All right, I'm going to save. This is a safety save, because I want to be aggressive. I want to be aggressive so very bad. So, we now have that. We only have 2 ships, but if it's stunned, that might be all we need, right? So this happens. Buzzinga. Did it stun it? I don't know. It doesn't look like it has the stunned animation. So, yeah, it didn't get stunned. That's just bad news. Back it up. Oh, man. Alright. Alright. Did I literally just use lose my Jobin. You know what? I'm not going to reload because of that mistake. But I thought that stun would work. To be fair. Right? He's taking so much space. That was bad. Like, I really thought that was going to work because of the stun. Apparently, maybe it's too high. Maybe you have to... Maybe manual targeting is just bad, I suppose. Because, you know, I put it underneath the 2. So I figured both of those would be stunned. And I think that makes logical sense. Oh, this is going to be real bad for us, I think. We really need these destroyed. We really need some of these towers to come online. That's what we need. Because once these come online, this area just becomes safe. And this area being safe is huge. Because it allows us to push out. It allows us to actually start assaulting, like over here and things. And it means I'm also not worried about my Odin. And if this area is safe, we can actually draw them in to attack us, right? So, you are at 166. You are at 168. So, they're filling. Like, even that destroyer is filling up. Oh, look at how slow time... I didn't even realize how slow time was going. Holy moly. Yeah, okay, that explains it. Why is it... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Build speed. Should have done this a long time ago. Because, you know what? If build speed affects these things, then yes, that is the optimal way for me to do it. Unfortunately, we're about to lose all of our cannons yet again, but that's okay. That's okay. Buzzinga. All right, so it's firing again. Let's see where it chooses to fire. Right? Ooh, look at it, so pretty. Just the blue light. Again, I'm not going over there because it said don't use a lathe on it, so I'm definitely scared to go over there. Ooh, they actually converted that energy collector too. Wow. And these towers are in range of it, so they're not actually, they don't destroy an enemy tower. Interesting. All of our cannons have been destroyed. Minus like 3 or 4. But 228. Oh, it's so close. The end of this defense is coming. Oh, and we got a lathe. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so getting that lathe is actually huge for us. Because with these towers coming online, 201, 239. Okay, so you just get your butt over there. No, don't die, lathe. No! Get a free... Alright, says it's held. It did not take a hit. And we should have towers coming online. Yes. There we go. We've done it. We have towers. Defenses are nominal. Okay, good. Whew. Now cannon should be able to start the assault, of course. We will want the rest of our ships, but if now that we have cannons, maybe. Alright. Feeling better. Oh, there's a ship. There's an enemy ship assaulting. Let's back it up. Let's forward it up. We're gonna do some little dancing. The lathe is taking some big hits. It's down to 4.4 health. Energy collector has been taken back. So while the energy collector is taken back, I'm going to back up my lathe. Oh my gosh. I got it down to like 2 pips. Yeah, I think if we just do it. Oh, it's so close. I'm gonna be so greedy. This is so greedy. Got it. Oh my gosh. And run. Do not die. Anything but death here. Oh, please. Get back to the sanctuary and these two come up. Oh, I think we did it. Oh, baby. That felt terribly good. And yeah, now we can start working our way around, grabbing that, clearing all this off. Oh, we survived. Kinda. Although the lathe is gone. So, lathe, build your butt over here. I'm fine with that. So, you two, just come over here, protect this. And yeah, I think we did it. This bad boy, once you're back, get your butt up here. And whoa. When do they get such long range attacks? Or are they being attacked? Let's get our weapons up over here because they can now be defended. Holy moly. And mortars. Okay. Oh, what is... Oh, there's a super ship. There is an enemy vessel. Okay, so that's what's doing it right now. An enemy vessel. I was like, what is shooting? But there's an enemy vessel. Which, of course, means we are in trouble. It's okay, because it should only shoot the closest. We may lose a destroyer, but we are shooting back. Your destroyer? Yes. So shoot the destroyer. Let the Odin shoot you down. As long as you die. Yeah, there's a missile. Boom. Okay, we did it. We survived. Gorgeous. Holy moly, there's so much more to watch out for. But I think we have a pretty good... What is going on there? I don't even know. But cannons, move on up. Let's take the land. Let's grab a new set. Just all of them. All of them everywhere. Okay. Let's just protect this entire ring at this point. Because I do not want something sneaking up. Oh, something actually did sneak up. Because it's taken out the enemy energy collector. But that's fine. We should be good. As long as we don't lose our connection. No, I want you to turn and face the collector. Okay, thank you. That's fine. That's fine. A little awkward, but fine. And I also want some more terrors. Okay. We're doing it. Jeez. Okay, so now we're going to be able to start mortaring their lands. Now we're coming down. I think this is the next assault for the squad, once we have another squad, of course. We do have 3 of the 4 ships. We definitely need the lathe, because the lathe is almost built. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. It's happening. It's all coming together now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whew. And we have another urn, which is grand. So let's get our last terp, the last terp friend. And assault squad. Are you completely? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have assault squad assembled. That is right. Create the squad. We're coming over here. And we're gonna go slow. We're gonna go slow. Ooh, what is that? Oh, is that the stunning bolt? Is that stunning this area? Is that doing anything? Oh, so the Bertha shot does actually destroy Crete. I mean, it makes sense. It just... I was... like, it stunned that earlier, so I thought I would prioritize stunning. There is an energy source over there, so we will have to worry about that. Wait, is that energy source shooting us, or are we shooting it? I can't tell. Joven, you are too fast for your own good, friend. Just back up. Oh no, those are the anti-air missiles. I completely forgot about the anti-air missiles. Oh, that's bad. Alright, I don't want to lose these just yet. And I already lost. What was it? A destroyer. Yay. Although, this is an energy source providing energy. So can we get a destroyer over here? Yes, we can. If we destroy these. I'm so bad with these assaults. I just don't know. Granted, they did have anti-air on the ground and all of that good stuff for them. Stuff like that. And they destroyed all of my towers over here because... you know, there really isn't a good way to defend them outside of just 4 ships, I believe. So, that's fine. But we do have 3 of our ships left, one of them which is a lathe. So let's just connect them all up. You can move over there. Maybe that will help give us health. I think energy collectors might be able to give us health. Ooh. That was some good explosions, at least. So does collectors give us health? Collector. Yes. So 4.9. 5. Awesome. Yep, as soon as a mortar is done, they get destroyed. The towers are getting up there, though, which is just good news. Need to keep moving along this side. I've been neglecting it because I'm focusing on the little ship battles. But we are healing our units versus letting them just die right now. We do want this. I don't know if we can destroy the light SAMs. Oh, we can destroy the light SAMs with our ships. So, that assault actually wasn't too bad then, because there were 2 light SAMs here, and now there's only 1. Plus, we were able to destroy that. So, I'm actually not too upset thinking about what just happened then, because now we have towers on this side, or a tower. We will have more soon. And with towers on this side, I think... let's just toss it first. So again, if we can use these towers just... oh, there is... oh, Joven. The Joven is attack. So that's fine. I don't care. Let him destroy whatever he wants. As long as he dies. Beautiful. Okay, good. Woo! Wait, is that shooting? Or are we shooting? Okay, that's shooting that way. But it looks like that might be shooting. So... How is it literally every time I make a tower, it's just that one tower that dies? Oh, another ship has been built. Oh no. And these guys aren't healing very, very fast. Alright, so we have another big ship to deal with. We're finally getting these up, and I'm not letting them go down. That SAM is doing its thing. This destroyer is taking forever. Again, I should have been pushing over here much, much more. But that's, again, okay. I mean, this is sort of secondary. I think this objective over here is going to be much more important. I mean, that objective is the most important, without a doubt. And getting over there will be key. I think we're going to need our entire squad. We're going to need to be working quite adept together. So, like, if I do my squad, let's say squad, just move to the front. Again, we have a couple of towers over here, so this area should be relatively secure and safe. You know, like, I don't even care. Just toss down some more. We'll even toss down some of these. Bring them over. Because that's actually taking out the energy collector. Good. The SAM is not taken down. So that's okay. Not what we want to see. But it's okay. So I don't know what was shooting the SAM. That is something that I'm curious about. So if we inch forward, maybe. Okay, that is now in the SAM's range. But are we shooting the SAM back, is the question. So I know the SAM has like a 15-second cooldown to shoot again. And it looks like we're not shooting. Because it still has 2 bubbles of health. Which is a shame. Oh, what does that say? Oh no. It said something before it died. I wanted to know what it said. I also tried to move it, and it wouldn't move. Select squad? Did I select... I somehow selected... Oh, did it select a tower too? No, that's weird. Oh! That's fine. Was that the lathe again? I think that was the lathe again. Luckily the lathes are the fastest to build. And we got a new destroyer, which is good. And we are holding this point. So this point being held is just good news for us. We just need to destroy this, then come over here. Again, I want to come over here after they build a ship, of course. Land over here is looking grand. So let's just spread some of these around. Let's spread some of these around. Oh, you know what? We have a lot of blue light. So I don't think that's going to do anything. But you know what? It'll just help push one. I'm being silly and not actually pushing myself. Ooh. Okay, so that has a super shot, so we can't even get close to that. Okay, so this is as far as we can go to their base. The squad is looking good. Rift Lab integrity, the Odin is doing pretty good. Click here. Like, if I remove the Rift Lab... Needs to be docked to control the Odin. Okay. Now. Because I was going to say, I would love to just disconnect, move this group in, and just use that. But that's a big no. So if we're coming for this, we're going to come from this side. It's the safest side to do it from. Again, anything over here just gets blown up from something over there. We do have another ship coming, so 1, 2, 3. Let's assault them and protect our base. Fingers crossed. And let's just get this emitter, because again, this emitter will be essentially the final hurdle for this island. It'll allow us to just not worry about creep over here. This will just die off. Everything is going to be good. I'm assuming I just lost something. Along with them, though. They lost theirs. So we lost the Joven. They lost a ship. That's a fair trade. The lay should almost be done. Oh, wait. Is that the big base shooting? It's the big base shooting. So our ship's getting that close. So that is too close for ships to get. And that's what destroyed the Joven. Awesome. Now I know that that has that big of a radius. Oh, that sucks. Oh wait, we can now rebuild the mortars over here. The entire point of this area was for mortars. So we can start clearing all of this off. So, yay! Mortar. Just mortars. I don't even know how they are getting through the Odins and the towers. Like, how did that get destroyed? You know, we literally have like 4 towers here and the Odin, and it's getting destroyed. Oh, it's getting destroyed from that. So that is close enough to be destroyed as well. Awesome. The more you know. Got our nullifier. This side done great. I should have been paying attention to this side. Again, I don't feel like this is that important. I feel like the important thing are the units. Oh, that's actually a ship. A couple of ships. Oh. Wait, do they have like 4 ships here? Oh my. So that's the problem. They just have a lot of ships over there. Oh my gosh! The Bertha actually destroyed that. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Because with that destroyed, holy moly. Yeah, I mean, if the Bertha can actually work on the shipyard, where they're all sort of just chilling. I didn't realize the Bertha was doing that much damage to be able to destroy it, right? So if we can just say, boom, Bertha, that. Oh, they're going for a base. They're going for a base. Back. Really far back. Yeah, our Odin integrity is down at half. That is very bad news. You get your butt in here. I don't even know how we assault this. There's so many of them. They have such long range. I guess it's just wait for the Bertha. Again, this nullifier is going to be done, which is great. No more creep on this island, but we can't really get off of it until those other ships are abound. Although maybe this is like the trick. Maybe you just have to build like a bajillion things in your way. Right? You do something like this. They just start shooting over here, and then you move in. Is that like the trick? Because it does look like they are kind of shooting it like that. And they can only shoot so many times. So, maybe that's a trick. Which will allow us, the player, to, once I have all of my team, right, we're gonna reassemble the super squad, and that's what we're gonna do, right? We are gonna place down all of the towers, right? And with the Odin going first, it will actually be building these towers as it goes, right? So that may work, I think. And that's the thing, like that came out and immediately retreated. We definitely want the Bertha shots. Don't know how long, I mean, it takes a while to fire. That's for sure. Takes a lot of green iron. I guess we're not producing. We're not producing that much. We don't need energy collection. Oh, wait. Move speed. Or fire. Like, again, I don't know if these affect the Vertu units. So I'm going to go with fire range, because their range is far outseeds ours. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, destroy that ship, please. Don't move too much closer, but destroy that freaking ship. Our Odin is doing okay. We're doing okay on the Odin, which is good. We know the range is to about here. We do have one more unit, and there we go. Awesome. Ooh, they're actually coming in quite a bit. Actually, I think that's their only ship now, right? That ship and the shipyard. It might actually be time. Because we just got the Joven. We have all of our units. Oh, I targeted the Rift Lab. You should just be that. Rift Lab. Just stop. Cancel? Does that mean it's going to lift up? No, okay. And we're going to do the little cheeky thing, right? Where we do all of this. That way it also tries to stay connected while building. Because we should have the energy to build a whole lot of these. So, you are a squad. And we are moving forward. As a unit. And the Odin is coming too. See, they are shooting the towers instead of us. Which is very good news. And our Joven is taking some hits now. It got too far ahead. Got too far ahead. Let it, yeah, see, come back and let it shoot all of those, all of those towers. This is the problem with AI. Alright, you know what, squad? Stay back together. Let's keep these coming. Because we can build them so fast. I think we got rid of a ship. Awesome. Because they're just busy shooting all of this stuff. Alright, squad. I mean, do we need to lathe this is the question, right? Or is that just going to die? Because that obviously has its own defenses. And I could read the wiki, I will admit. I could do that. But, you know, right now, I don't want to leave the game. So, we did it! Wait, no, we didn't. We didn't do anything. Joven, back up. Where's my lathe? Is my lathe just in the crew? Is that kind of just a thing? Yes, okay, so the lathe is lathing. Alright, so destroyer. You move here. Destroyer 2, you move there. Lathe, you just basically stay you are. You are, you stay behind. So 2 destroyers in front. Odin, move your butt over here. And oddly enough, if we can, fill this entire area. Because again, any shot that goes to like these, that doesn't go to our ships, is immense, right? Like, look at that. Is that the Joven only has 1 out of 15 health left, right? So, Odin, you can move your butt over. Oh, we're doing it. And see, they are attacking these little towers. Protect the ships with destructible towers. I think we destroyed another ship that they created, but not the shipyard. And we now have the Odin lathe actually assaulting, so you can stay where you want. Okay, let's keep I don't really care about anything other than putting down more of these towers in the way. That looked like a pretty big explosion. Oh, it worked. I think we did it. I think we have control of the sky. Holy moly. Select squad. We're going to move slightly in. Odin. We're going to move slightly in. Take out this particle emitter. And then, all that should be left is just some creep cleanup. And we know how to do that, right? Hopefully. Just all of the mortars shooting over there. Just to start draining things. This whole blob, gone. Don't need you. Because we have some mortars to put in. So let's, again, more mortars over here. Amazing. Amazing. And amazing. Perfect. I guess we could get mortars over there too, but for now, we're not going to worry about it because we have some particles to destroy. Odin. The hull is still doing grand. This is, I'm assuming, dying pretty well. I don't really see very many particles. Buzzing. So we control the sky. And I guess we can do a whole slew of things now, right? We can assault where we were assaulting from, which is good. And now we have the capability to do some hopping, hip hopping, on over to like here. And that can even get us to over here, maybe? No, that's too far away. I was going to say we can maybe come to over here. So what's the best way to get to this? Now we're in Creeper World territory. Ship's not going to do it. Apparently, I don't know. That should be getting power. I don't know why it's not. It probably will soon. We'll toss an MRF down. A couple. Because, again, we might as well at this point. Glorious. And yeah, can we get units over here? No. Oh, we can get a cannon. Yeah, okay, so we can't really get units over here. I was hoping to sort of do a little cheeky thing where we come in from behind, you know? But there really isn't too much that we can achieve by that. Although, I guess, now that everything is being built, again, super slowly because of lag and things like that. But Bertha, fire, not auto, be manual, and literally just fire just like that. Where did I move the Odin to? Is it just in the middle there? Yeah, it's just in the middle there. It's doing grand. I'm going to move the Odin up here. Just so I don't lose connection while it flies. Do something like this. Perfect. And we're going to take the squad up here to assimilate that. That's fine, Odin. You done great. We're now starting to drain this with mortars. We are going to get rid of these. We're going to get rid of build speed. We're going to go to move speed. Mine production. We have an abundance. Oh, here comes the big assault, which should have been paying more attention to, because I was planning on landing over here as soon as I could. And putting that there. That does need to get dug up, doesn't it? You know what? What is this? This is mine production. I'm going to release mine production too. Oh wait, did that just get it? Did that do it? No. Fire, earn, want. Yes. Wait, we have totems to activate? I didn't even realize there was a totem quest. Are they just in there? Probably. We're not going to worry about that. Oh, we got it! We did it! Oh, that worked! The Bertha shot worked! Oh my gosh. Mark II radar control transmission system schematic obtained by the suspected info cache. Why were these not rolled out yet if they were perfectly functional? Would you like a standard MHQ ship's mainframe to turn into a star? Oh right, budget cuts on and everything but the MHQ Odin. Classic Navy equipment. Perfect. Everything is going according to plan. Still waiting for my chessboard to be table flipped by Vertu and have to come up with a new plan. Oh, we did it! Oh! And I guess the only enemy left to nullify is... I was gonna say, I thought it was the, that. I don't know, maybe this classifies as an enemy, but it said don't lathe it, so I'm following the instructions of the map, and I'm just very happy that we have done it. I want to just convert this if I can, because that sounds like fun. Actually, no, it doesn't. It sounds like a bad decision. Or maybe we'll just die. I don't know. Let's just rift trip. I don't want to die. I'm out of here. Buzzinga. Ah, there we go. Look at that. And... you know, we could have gone for the others. So the others took a lot longer. But for the primary objective... oh wait, which objective? We did collect items? That's the one. For the collect items, we got the top spot. So I'm super happy with that. Actually shocked by that. And nullify enemies. So yeah, it was something that we could have shot. Because if I... yeah, okay. But you know what? I'm super, super happy. This has been part 4A, I guess, of the PF campaign. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did as well. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.